The Bases Conversion and Development Authority, BCDA, is a government-owned and controlled corporation under the office of the President of the Republic of the Philippines. It is a government instrumentality vested with corporate powers under Republic Act 7227. Bases Conversion and Development Act of 1992. Signed into law by former President Corazon C. Aquino last March 13, 1992. The BCDA Charter was as amended by RA 7917 in 1995, and further amended by RA 9400 in 2007. Mandated to transform former U.S. military bases into alternative productive civilian use. The BCDA is the builder of the Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway, a four-lane tollway. Since 1992, BCDA has generated PHP 57.215 billion in disposition proceeds from the sale, lease and/or joint venture development of former Metro Manila camps and their transformation into new premier mixed-use economic districts, the biggest two of which are Fort Bonifacio and Villamor Air Base, which are now known as Bonifacio Global City and Newport City, respectively. The biggest stakeholder of the BCDA is the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP. Of the PHP 57.215 billion generated through BCDA's Asset Disposition Program, ADP, 38.08% of P21.788 billion has been remitted to the National Treasury for the account of the AFP. This is broken down into PHP 12.292 billion for the AFP Modernization Program and PHP 9.496 billion for military replication expenses, as mandated by R.A. 7227 and amended by R.A. 7917. Other beneficiaries are the contiguous municipalities of Taguig, Pateros and Makati, and 14 other government beneficiary agencies, receiving shares amounting to PHP 462 million and PHP 7.272 billion, respectively. On the other hand, some PHP 619 million went to the replication of non-military facilities affected by the developments. PHP 4.373 billion for taxes, duties and fees and PHP 7.190 to direct expenses like construction of site development projects, relocation and housing of informal occupants, survey, appraisal and titling expenses, as well as administrative costs. Further, PHP 10.891 billion went to the Bases Conversion Program, the other major mandate under RA 7227. After BCDA remits the money to the Bureau of Treasury, the utilization and distribution of the remittances become the responsibilities of the Department of Budget and Management in accordance with the approved fiscal program of the government and shall release the share of the beneficiary agencies pursuant to the budget execution guidelines. The following sites are currently owned and maintained by the BCDA Group: at Mandarico Park and Morong, Bataan, formerly the Bataan Technology Park, 365 hectares. Clark Freeport Zone in Tarlac, 29,213 hectares. Clark Tourism and Business Complex, Pampanga, 2,033 hectares. John Hay Special Economic Zone, 625 hectares. Poro Point Freeport Zone, 236 hectares. Subic Bay Freeport Zone, 13,599 hectares. Fort Bonifacio and Villamor Air Base, 900 hectares. See also, Office of the President. Philippines, United States Visiting Forces Agreement. BCDA website.